Hey guys, it's Soul Food Sunday! You are new to the Malari movement. I am Crystal Malari, aka Coach Crystal.
And I am her husband, Nelson Malari, also known as Coach Nelson.
And welcome to the Malari movement. And here we are your transformational coach, lifestyle transformational coach. And what that means is that it's our mission, it's our passion, and it's our purpose to help develop, inspire, and edutain our revolvers, aka our tribe, to evolve into the healthiest, strongest version of themselves through functional fitness and
faith.
Functional faith.
Yes.
So welcome. I am the owner of a Revolve Life Coaching and Weight Loss Studio. I'm a certified personal trainer, fitness instructor, Adler trained life coach, and mindset specialist.
I am the operations manager at R3, also one of the boot camp instructors
At R3,
and mindset specialist through MPI.
Now we want to, if you've seen our title, so we are talking about functional faith. And for this past new year, we just finished SMART goals, and that was tailored towards, it was called The Secret to SMART Goals, how to achieve your New Year's resolution to lose weight. And now we're kind of taking a turn because we believe in functional fitness and functional faith.
Absolutely.
So our title is How to Build the Muscle of Faith with Functional Faith. And if you stick around, actually, I'll give it to them at the end. Okay?
Yeah.
So if you stick around, we have a really special announcement that we're going to share with you guys. So make sure you stick with us, and we will give you that awesome link with this awesome announcement at the very end of this live stream.
Absolutely.
So what is functional faith? So I want to first describe what functional fitness is. So in our world, in the fitness world, functional fitness is adaptability and application. So literally it's what we practice at R3. We teach movement that translates to the movement that you do in everyday life. So, the different functional movements that we do with our body, and we use very minimal equipment like maybe dumbbells, equalizers, kettlebells. But ultimately, all of our movement is functional because we want to make your day-to-day movements in life easier. Whether that be lifting groceries, shoveling the driveway,
Picking up a box,
putting away stuff. So those are what we mean by functional fitness. It's the adaptability and the application, direct application to real life. So when we look now at functional faith, it's not just strengthening your mind, but rather it's strengthening your heart. It's translating, it's having that kind of faith in your heart that resembles real life. So functional faith, as I said, it's not just strengthening your mind through education. Like, we read these personal development books, listen to podcasts and all, which is fantastic. But you have to understand that having faith, functional faith that you can use every day, it's more than just a feeling. And we, as a culture, tend to have like a wishy-washy kind of faith, or faith, when you need it.
Absolutely.
Faith when, maybe there's something traumatic happening in your life. But we want to help you guys develop functional faith where it's there every single day of your life, whether you're having a good day, bad day, whether there is a disaster happening in your life, a disease that you're fighting in your life, or you're celebrating your life. We want that kind of faith. So over the next 3 weeks, we are going to train you. We are going to be not just your personal trainers in the gym, but your personal trainers of your spirit. And we've basically created, just like in fitness, there is phases that we take the body through, we're going to take your spirit through 3 phases. So the way we've kind of used the analogy of fitness and faith, we are going to talk about 3 phases to develop your functional faith, to build that muscle of faith. So first, there's the foundation phase in fitness, and that in our spiritual faith, our training for spiritual faith, we're calling it the reason, which is, what is your reason for having faith? Why do you want faith? Then the build phase is the reflection. So our faith tends, it makes us reflect on the way that we think, and it makes us realize, what, am I, developing a sin nature, and we're going to talk about that prevents us from, having that real functional faith. Am I just making excuses? Am I holding myself back? Am I creating the fear in me? Because really, fear is just fantasized experiences appearing real. Fear is really nothing. It's like a figment of your imagination. It's not even tangible. It's not even real. So we're going to talk about reflection, which is next week. Mm-hmm. And then on the 3rd week, the last week, we're going to talk about result, which is our burn phase. What is the outcome? What do you expect from having faith? So first and foremost, I think it's important that we define what faith is. Mm-hmm. And to do that, I'm going to ask you some questions.
All right.
To help our revolvers, to help our tribe
Absolutely.
Kind of understand and kind of put a definition of what faith is.
So our main purpose is we wanted to bundle this all up together just to make you understand very simply on how it parallels with our fitness, our functional fitness. And like Coach Crystal has been saying, there is the phases within training, and then there's still phases that we believe that you need to take your faith to that next level.
Right. So to develop your body, you have to with your training program, you take your body through phases. But to develop your spiritual faith, same thing. We're going to take you through phases to develop as well.
Yeah. So let's do this.
Question.
Okay. What is it?
What is the opposite of light?
Darkness.
What is the opposite of up?
Down.
What is the opposite of faith?
Doubt.
Doubt. Or
Did
is
I pass?
it? Or is it? What do you guys think? What do you think the opposite of faith is? I'll give you a second to kind of think about it. There was a priest that once said that the opposite of faith is certainty. Now, let that sink in for a second. Mm-hmm. Why is the opposite of faith certainty? Because faith means you really don't know what the outcome is. Having faith means you don't know if it's going to work out, right? It's hope. And you trust that it's going to work out, which is the action of faith, but really you don't know. So faith is uncertainty. So the opposite of faith is certainty. Now, there was an author that said, and I like this quote, he said that faith is patience with mystery. Because it does take patience. Again, you don't know the outcome of whatever situation you may be in, whether it's an illness and you or someone you love is trying to get better. You don't know when that's going to happen. Maybe it's waiting to see if you get that raise. Maybe it's to see if a relationship issue is going to work out. That it is patience with mystery because you don't know the outcome. So when we talk about what is your faith for, we just want you to start kind of contemplating, is your reason for having faith for your own reasons, like your own self reasons? Is it because, is it for your family? Is it for your own personal relationship? Is it you need faith for, to move up in your career? What is it that you need faith for? Mm-hmm. Specifically, think about that. And I have this quote that has been with me for a long, long time, because I, for a little while there, thought that it was completely up to me to do everything, and I really didn't have, I guess, functional faith. Mm-hmm. You want to make God laugh, tell him your plans, right? Because he's the only one who really knows what the outcome is. So faith, it's going to command you to do things that you never thought that you could do. But to kind of create like a better analogy for you guys to understand, we have a video by Steve Harvey, the man Steve Harvey, mm-hmm. and he's going to help explain the reason to have faith.
All right.
Okay, here's the deal. If you want to be successful, here's the thing you have to do. You have to jump. There is no way around it. You have to jump. Every successful person has jumped. You got to jump. You got to take a leap of faith. You got to dash off that cliff, and you got to jump out there as far as you can. Now, a lot of times you stand on the cliff of life and you see other people soaring by, gliding down like a bird flying through the air. They're going over to the south of France. You see them on a boat somewhere. You see their family vacationing here, their family vacationing there. You see them dressing like this. You see them in New York, then you see them in London. They flying by. You know why? It's because their parachute open. But the only way to get your parachute to open so you can soar, you got to jump. Now here's the problem. Here's the problem, my friends. When you jump, I can assure you one thing. You listening? I promise you this. Your parachute will not open right away. No. That's the fear part. I promise you your parachute will not open right away. You're going to hit them sides and them rocks. You're going to tear your back out on them cliff. You're going to cut yourself. You're going to get wounded. You're going to get some tears and stuff like that. But eventually, the parachute will open and you'll be sold. But here's the other caveat. Let me teach you this right here. If you do not jump, I promise you one thing. Your parachute will never open. So you're safe, but you'll never soar. You got to jump.
What a great video that Steve Harvey kind of gave us an example of
really awesome analogy
of faith. So mm-hmm. I just want to share with you, some of you may be able to relate to this, and what I'm about to share is like growing up. I've been molded and raised to go to school, get good grades,
get a job,
and then get married and have a family. Throughout, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think that is something that we all aspire to, and depending on your journey. But what I didn't realize is that while going through those events, like that's kind of within the box of life, And for me, growing up, it was always within that box, and I've never really aspired to do maybe other things, like dream really big and go outside of the box up until probably just a few years ago, And for me, as an example, I went through a lot of things within my life, and it's like what Steve was talking about. Like you're gonna go through hardships, you're gonna go through some bumps and bruises, you're gonna go through like roller coasters. But the one thing that I realized in the last 2 years is that, I finally opened up and took that jump, and since taking that jump, it's just been amazing. So if I were to stick to my little box and stay within that box and never took the leap of faith, outside the box, who knows where I would be right now, and who knows whether whether I would be thinking what I would be doing today.
Mm-hmm.
right? So that really was something that I wanted to essentially just
So what was your
do.
reason? What was your reason for having faith?
Well, the reason for me having faith was just knowing that, you know, at the end of the day, if it's something that is meant to be, and knowing that I took that leap and I took that jump, and just knowing that throughout that journey is keeping strong and building and developing the faith that I have. You know,
Well,
on that end
I'm
goal.
gonna share a little bit more in
Yeah.
detail because I know you're not going too deep, but like even just as simple as becoming a kickboxing instructor
Right.
and a mindset specialist. You never thought, like, you were comfortable in your corporate job and you never thought to, you know, do anything more than that. But this is the thing, like, and this is where we want you to kind of reflect, like, what is your reason for having faith? Why do you think your faith is why is it wavering? You know, is it because you're afraid? And what I love about this video, and this is the whole point of the series, is would you rather jump, and as Steve Harvey said, it might take a while for the parachute to open. So along the way of taking that leap of faith, whether it be, you know, maybe opening your own business or jumping into a new relationship after your heart being broken, or going back to school after so many years, whatever that jump is, yeah, there may be broken bones along the way. Yeah, there's may be scrapes
hearts.
and bruises, and yeah, you might get your heart broken again. But on your deathbed, would it be better to think, wow, like, I'm glad I jumped and die with no regrets? Or would you rather stay on that cliff, not jump, stay safe, so your parachute is closed your whole life, and let your dreams pass you by, and then on your deathbed think, what if? So that's kind of where we wanted to leave you with your, you know, your foundation phase, this part of your training of developing functional faith. It's what is it? Are there any burning desires? Are there any dreams that you really want to pursue, but your fear is holding you back? And we want you to ask those two questions. If I jump, you know, wouldn't it be better that I at least tried? Or if I don't jump, how would it feel to think, what if?
Absolutely.
So we just kind of wanted to leave you with that thought. Next week, we're going to do going on to the build phase. So this is the foundation phase. We're moving on to the build phase, which is reflection. And we're really going to talk about how faith will contradict what you thought of yourself your whole life. And that's going to be pretty cool. And again, we're going to have like a little bit of homework for you or reflection. Like, we encourage you to maybe journal about it. If this is something, you know, in the new year, you have some goals and dreams that you want to achieve, but your faith is kind of wavering and you want to develop that faith muscle, take this journey with us. You know, take some time to meditate on the questions that we've laid out for you, and you know, maybe meditate on it, pray on it, journal about it. And we really hope that you join us next Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And go ahead.
Yeah, and if you were joining us live, thank you so much. And if you watched the rebroadcast, thank you as well. And I just wanted to share with them and what we were going to announce to them.
Yes, so for those of you who don't know, I have my own fitness show on cable TV, and season 1, episodes 1 to 12 is on sale right now. So talk about back to functional fitness. If you want to work out in the comfort of your own home, you can get in the best shape of your life with only 20 minutes. And my fitness show is tailored for all fitness levels. So if you're a busy mom or you're a new mom and you don't have the time to hit the gym, or you are just super busy with your schedule, you can follow along with these videos. All you need, I know the beginner level, they're just using water bottles. You can use canned goods, or you can use weights or nothing at all, but you will work up a sweat.
Absolutely.
So we're going to add that link. It's on sale right now just until the end of the month. So we wanted to share that with you and give that to you guys, that special promo as a thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much. So we look forward to seeing you guys next Sunday, and we will be ready to share the next series.
You guys are awesome. Have a great week.
Bye.